Alright. So I I I today I finished reading Dance 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 Three Times by Haruki Murakami. And like I have read Kafka on the Shore and Norwegian Wood by Haruki Murakami before. And as a like as far as I've heard and read about Haruki Murakami, all of his books are like sort of like a mindfuck. I mean, you don't. Uh, it's not really coherent along the stories, like what's going to happen, what will happen, what is happening, and the endings are a bit also like they don't really get some sort of resolution. You do get in some books. In Dance Dance Dance, the ending uh, was some sort of ending. It did have some sort of resolution. Anyways, like the book is like a mind fuck, and I sort of enjoyed it because I like haven't been getting any action lately. Ha ha ha. And like the thing with Dance 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 is that like maybe I should like probably reread it a few times before giving an opinion on it, but like I probably won't because the thing is like so like the flavor of it, like the flavor that I have in my mind still after reading it for the first time is like really like like it's you're like taken for a ride, almost like you're taken for like a ride where you're like given like sort of not like they're not novel, they're like sort of like so how do I say this, it's like sort of like interesting feelings are like introduced to you, and if you like really try to dissect them, I feel like it will kind of like not really give you like like if you try to deduce something there, you will not really get anything because in the end I think it's like an experience, you know. And like you can see that in the book too, like the main character is there like I this is like a confusing part. Is there like a name for the character, the main character in the book? I do not know. So I'll just let's say I'll just call him the main character. You see, like the main character is like troubled in many ways, but one specific thing like urges him, like like unsettles him, calls out to him very extremely very prevalently. No, that's not the word, but uh I don't know. Anyways, so like the main character like sorta tries to like find out what was calling him, and like then like slowly he goes on a journey. Alright, there's sort of like many you could say that it's like side quests for the main character, but it's not really side quests, or it all connects together or something like that. It's also kinda weird. Or like mindfuck. It's like mindfuck material. It's like really weird and like not really weird. I like the feeling. I like the feeling of my mind getting fucked. But like it is what it is, right? And like yeah, like from reading the book Dance Dance Dance, like I did like infer some philosophical bullshit that is like you know like journey matters. Because like from what I'm remembering, I like read through the book in like 4 days. It took me like four, like not really 4 days, like like maybe like 6 to 8 hours to read the whole book. Maybe uh, my concept is like that clear on like what the book is. I just like skim some parts. Maybe it was really engaging. The book was like really engaging, and that's the thing with Haruki Murakami's book. Sorry. Cause like with other books, you can like skim stuff, like get the gist of the plot. But with Haruki Murakami's works, I read like translated version. Still, like sort of want to hang on to like every sentence to see if there's like any new revelations or something like that. And other interesting stuff that I did get was like the ear stuff. For some reason, the ear stuff. For some reason. For some reason the main character is like really obsessed with ears. There's also like something about that, but he does explain into that. But it's like interesting. Like I didn't really, aside from like the stuff in like hentai and stuff, like everything is sexualized there. But like I didn't like really get, like sexy ears anywhere else. This is also kind of novel. And then the one thing that stuck in my mind is like cuckoo, like how does man go about that? And like that still like rings in my mind, and it's a bit sad, but it's like it still rings in my mind. It's like cuckoo, cuckoo. I think it brings the main character's mind too, for some time at least, for a period of time at least. And then there is also like the question, like who is the sixth skeleton? Like who will be, or like who was, or who is the sixth skeleton. It wasn't really clear about that, but that's the thing that wasn't like really discussed. And one thing I sort of like got from the ending is that it's sort of like a spin, sort of like a Haruki Murakami flavored version of like the happily ever after ending, cause like from other books I don't remember that much, but I think it's like from the other Murakami's other books also like give a sort of like a it's everything's all right now, and then the book ends or something like that. Like obviously everything is not all right, everything is fucked, but there is like a resolution, and this book also has a resolution with like the thing that called out to him, like sort of I guess you could say disappearing or something like that, but like, and then like he wasn't really looking for love or companionship or like real connections. Maybe that's the thing he was looking for. I didn't really get it. I didn't really understand the thing. Like he was seeking that something that was calling out to him, crying for him, and then the resolution is that he finds true connection. And I didn't really get what happened there, and the whole thing that the book was centered around, at least in my mind, it didn't like get resolved, like the whole Kiki thing. and it's like, where, like, how is she, what about Kiki? Will we just like forget about that? And like, is it a happily ever after ending? I do not know. I do not know. And some tidbits from like my own life about that. The the day I started reading the book was before like a test, and cause I mean I stopped. This is like the first book I've read in like a long time, and I like stopped because like I wanted to like like stop distractions and escapism and stuff like that. And then I did like guess sort of do that, but it's like I really like books. I really like narratives. Like I thought like Haruki Murakami is my, if not my favorite, at least one of my favorite writers of all period. And I start like like dance came in front of me first, so like I just read that. There's also like a 1Q84 or something like that, a book called like that. Maybe I'll read that, I don't know. So yeah, I started reading it before a test because I was like procrastinating with the test, and I did not study for the test, and I failed the test. So like yay, I guess. And then I continued with the book through my weekends, and um, I did not. I'm not still studying side life. And after I finished the book in like class, in college, I finished the book. I finished the book, and there's this gay dude who is not my friend. He's like a fucking beach boy, and he does not reciprocate. Period. He's not a good influence either. But I like have a crush on him, so like when I talk with him and stuff, I can't help it. And so I told him like the story. I did a very bad telling, but at least I tried my best. And he said that the main character was an asshole. So like that's that, I guess. It ends there. Thank you if anyone listens to this. Thank you. Thanks for listening.